Okay, so making money online, right? Probably the biggest blessing and the biggest curse of our generation. Like how many millions of men now in this space of making money, self-development, all of this world have been captured by this dream of achieving financial freedom, right? Of trying to break free from the rat race and trying to make enough money to live a life of freedom. And like it's a very beautiful thing to make money online, to live where you want to live, to do what you want to do. But I think a lot of young men now are beginning to realize, after they've gone through so many different courses, so many different programs, so many different dreams being sold to them, that something's missing inside, right? And maybe pursuing the paths of the business models that are being taught right now of like digital marketing, drop shipping, online sales, whatever it is, even though these are great modalities to make money in this digital world, there's something missing, right? And what's really missing is a sense of purpose in life, doing something meaningful. And really, the people making the most money in all of these spaces are the people teaching courses of other people to make money, right? These are the people making all the money, because when you've got a whole generation of young men feeling lost, when there's someone who's living a luxurious lifestyle and has fancy cars and shiny items, young men can be manipulated very easy because they're not connected to their sense of purpose, right? So they're very easily swayed into different directions, and there's a lot of manipulation in this space. The top people in this space are all masters of marketing, right? And it's ironic, I'm speaking on this video right now. I've been studying marketing for 7 years. I'm in this online world as well. But the problem is, like, a lot of people really understand psychology. And this need of young men feeling lost, it's a big pain. And when there's a big pain, there's a big market to sell people to, right? And they're selling loads of different online courses, different programs in this space too, right? So really, the biggest problem in the online business world is that right now you've got millions, hundreds of thousands of young men pursuing the same business model, right? Like when I first got into this space when I was like 17, like for example, digital marketing was like, it was nothing. It was the very beginning, right? And it was like a unique opportunity and people were getting into it. It was very exciting. Like you can make money selling to businesses as a little kid who knows nothing, right? Like cool. But it's the same pattern, it's the same problem of all the great bubbles in the world. This is a massive bubble, like the housing crisis, the market crashes, the dot-com boom of buying online businesses and stuff like that. It's exactly the same. And I predict that soon this bubble is going to burst because people are going to realize that it's not really working. Like everyone's in the same business model. And the reason why it doesn't work long term is because the main core principle of business is innovation, right? When you've got a whole group of people doing exactly the same thing, then it doesn't work because business is built on innovation, creating something new and giving it to the world, right? You've got everyone selling the same thing and eventually gets cheaper and cheaper and you become a commodity, right? And when you're a commodity, it's not a very good long-term strategy for your career and for your life as a whole, right? So really the solution, and I really believe the next phase of self-development, because a lot of self-development was based on NLP, right? Which is based on modeling other people. If someone has a specific result, you model them, basically copy what they're doing, and you can get the same result. But really it's missing the core principle of your unique purpose, right? Like you have a specific unique purpose why you're in this earth, what you're here to do, what you're here to serve to people. And that uniqueness that you have, that is your innovation in the marketplace, right? So instead of short-term thinking of how can I make 10 grand a month in the next 30 days or something like this, it's more of a long-term plan of, okay, what is my purpose? Why did I come to this earth? What do I have to give, right? And when you go on your own hero's journey, you begin to learn different skills, unique ideas, philosophies that you gain in your life that brings uniqueness to the marketplace. And that's the only real long-term strategy. It's not copying other people, these gurus that you see online. It's more, you can take inspiration from these people, but it's more discovering who you really are and what you bring to the world, right? That's at the core of it. So really what's missing is initiation. Young men need initiation. And when we don't have initiation, when we're not connected to our true north in life, again, we're easily manipulated into different paths. And eventually, as the years go by, we find ourselves in the same position as people in the system. They're working something just to make money. There's no real desire. There's no real love behind it, right? It's the same as being in the system. Yeah, you might have more money or whatever, but you're doing something that you don't really care about, right? So we need to bring back this ritual of initiation for young men, okay? To go through initiation processes, to go on our own hero's journey, rituals, to begin to understand who we really are, right? And when we get more connected to our true north, the other key principle that's been missed in this society is that of being an apprentice, right? Going through an apprenticeship, okay, learning skills. Like maybe you're not ready right now to build a business, go and help loads of people, because you don't have the skills to do that right now, or the experiences. So we need to connect with our north and go down our own path. And when we do that, we begin to resonate and connect with different people, different resources, different opportunities for us to learn, right? So you've got a bunch of young guys who have no experience or know anything, no skills, and they're trying to build an online business. All they understand is marketing and sales. They don't actually have a product, which is their self, right? And their own experience in life and their skills. So we need to go on our own hero's journey. We need to go through our apprenticeship to learn. And I can say for like the last 7 years, that's what I've been doing, right? Like I began out like marketing, I wanted to make online business, whatever. But one point I realized when I was like 18, 19, I want to help young men. So throughout the past 7 years, I've been in this space of healing masculinity, initiation, working with the top people in this industry to gain the skills to make these videos. These videos aren't just coming out with nothing. These aren't just ideas from books, And for me, myself, I'm in the beginning phases as well. But it's just, going on your own apprenticeship, going on your own hero's journey so that you have something to share with the world, right? And when you do, you can make financial freedom for yourself, but you can also do something meaningful, which is a long-term strategy for your life as well. That's where the true motivation comes in your life, okay? So just to recap, this whole online business world, it's a massive bubble. And I've been in this world, I'm still in this world, and I see the patterns of what's unfolding here. So be careful who you're learning from, what messages that you're taking in, and ultimately use discernment. Use your own mind and your heart, connect with your own truth, right? Not just following someone's ideas, not even following what I'm saying in these videos. Like that's not the purpose of these videos. It's just to spread some light, right, around this industry. But ultimately it's your decision and it's your path. And we also make mistakes in our path. Sometimes we have to learn what doesn't work to learn what works, right? But ultimately, it's your life, it's your path, and don't let anyone tell you what to do with your decisions, right? So, I hope that video was helpful in some way, and I will see you in the next one.